The US military is racing to rescue their own in the Middle East tonight. A large Air Force jet went down over Iraq, and there's no word yet on the crew's fate.
Routine refuelling mid-air. Vital, dangerous, potentially catastrophic.
This breaking news just into CNN. The U.S. military Central Command has confirmed that the U.S. lost a KC-135 refueling plane.
A refueling jet down over western Iraq after a mid-air collision. The second jet landing safely. Rescue efforts ongoing for 6 missing crew. As Iran's seaborne assault on world oil continues. A late-night hit. Celebrated by the Iranian operatives who film then flee. The tankers left burning. At Oman's biggest port, another strike. In Bahrain, a fuel depot ablaze. And Iraq, a British base hit by drones, US personnel injured. Iran is proving difficult. In the capital, crowds gathered for this. The first words from the new supreme leader, not in person, but from a statement. Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei declaring he'll keep the Strait of Hormuz closed, destroy every US Middle East base, and take revenge for the deaths of his father, wife, and martyred Minab schoolgirls. But the absence is fueling rumours on his health. Reports he's in a coma, even lost a leg. From Israel's president, I wouldn't issue him life insurance policies, he says. And as Tehran continues to come under attack, an official White House post comparing the strikes to a video game, revealing a total of almost 10,000 targets hit, with nearly 2,000 people killed. In Israel, attempts at retaliation. Here the site of another Hezbollah missile hit. A crater formed and the house behind it completely destroyed. There were more than 100 strikes like this overnight, but Israeli defences are so good not a single death was recorded. It's a very different story in Lebanon. Israel launching another wave of terrifying strikes on Beirut. Its largest to date, 700 so far killed, 800,000 displaced. As international anger grows,
what I see here is a murder attempt.
Israel's former Prime Minister tells 7 News he's unapologetic. You're losing world support.
I'd rather live and be a bit unpopular than be extremely beloved but dead.
But as we're filming, news report, active shoot at the temple. News of the attack on an American synagogue just months after Bondi. And despite fears it will worsen, so for you, it's not going to stop. You're just going to keep going.
Not defending your own people is the most immoral thing possible. Giving in to terror, giving in to murder is cowardness.
The impact's moving well beyond the region.
Let's go live to Chief Reporter Chris Reason now. Chris, now is this correct? Iran-backed insurgents claim to have shot down that US aircraft.
Good evening, Michael. Yeah, the Islamic resistance in Iraq has claimed responsibility for shooting down that aircraft, apparently using a surface-to-air missile. Here in Israel, we can show you where the surviving aircraft touched down. We're at a location we can't reveal, but this centre is where most of the refuelling operations are centred on. Now, we know that there is a frantic search and rescue operation underway as we speak. We don't know if any of that crew survived. CENTCOM, Central Command, saying, though, insisting in fact that it was not a result of enemy fire. What we do know is that these planes often go out in the dark in very congested traffic airways and on very narrow flight paths. It is extremely dangerous work. Angie?
Chris Reason, thank you.